What is going on, y'all? It is the Caveman. I'm at work. I'm on break, but anyway, Odell signs to the Rams. I can't be too loud, unfortunately. I'd be kind of yelling about this if I was at home. But Odell to the Rams. A couple of days ago, we were hearing that it was going to be a few days until Odell makes his decision. We were hearing that maybe even after the games on Sunday, that's when Odell would make his decision. And then all of a sudden, we're hearing reports that he has his decision narrowed down between the Packers and the Rams. And then suddenly, just a couple minutes after that, he signs with the Rams immediately. So a super team gets even better. I mean, how much better, how much more talent could that team get? I mean, it's ridiculous. They traded for Von Miller at the deadline. Obviously, they have Jalen Ramsey, they have Aaron Donald, now they have Odell Beckham, Cooper Kupp's been on a tear. They traded for Matthew Stafford. I mean, this team, it truly is one of the best teams ever assembled. The greatest show on turf was formerly a Rams roster, and now we might be seeing that once again. I mean, truthfully, this team is just, it's undescribable. It's just disgusting. Of course, this helps their case to be Super Bowl contenders, but they really were already a Super Bowl favorite, at least in my opinion. This only helps those chances. In terms of how this, affects the Rams offense, in terms of real football, it's very good because they just get that much better. A third receiver that is, one of the best in the NFL, in my personal opinion. But, in terms of fantasy purposes, that's going to hurt Cooper Kupp. That's probably going to hurt Robert Woods. And Odell Beckham probably won't be all that viable in fantasy like he was before because there's just too many options there. It's going to be interesting to see how Odell molds in that locker room. It's going to be interesting to see how he molds into that offense in the next coming weeks. I'm not sure if he's going to play this weekend. I'm sure that'll come out sooner than later. But either way, once he gets a gist, once he learns the playbook, I mean, Odell with Matthew Stafford, it's going to be a deadly combination if they're able to connect, if they're able to get on the same page. Like I said, this Rams team, it was hard for them to get any better, but they somehow found a way. Are pushing their chips to the middle of the table. They've been going all in ever since they traded for Matthew Stafford, and they're still pushing every single little dollar and a piece of capital they have toward the Super Bowl this year. And I admire that. I truly do. Every single time the Rams make a move, I'm sitting back and saying, I really like the mindset, gun for a Super Bowl, because at the end of the day, that's the goal, right? Well, the Rams are at the point where it's kind of Super Bowl or bust for them, but even if they somehow don't win, or if they don't even make it to the Super Bowl, I wouldn't even consider it a bust because they put their best foot forward, and that's all you can do at the end of the day. If they don't win, they don't win, but at least they gave themselves the best shot they could. I think for Odell individually, it would have been a better choice for him to go to the Packers because he would have been the clear-cut number 2 option. But over with the Rams, he is probably going to be just thrown into the mix there because there's just so much talent, at the receiving core over there with Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods. He's not going to be the immediate number 2 option, but he's certainly going to be involved. But I mean, imagine if Odell went to the Packers. Devontae Adams and Odell Beckham would have been just absolutely crazy. But either way, he goes to the Rams, and that's debatably even crazier. We'll see how it all works out. I'm rooting for the Rams. I really like Matthew Stafford. I want Odell Beckham to put himself back on the map. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out, but nevertheless, Odell to Los Angeles. Cam Newton also signed this morning back with the Carolina Panthers. I was going to talk about that, but then I decided it's really not that important. But now Odell signs with the Los Angeles Rams. 2 humongous signings in free agency today. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. I got to get back to work, but I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see y'all later. Peace.